work today, and I was trying. I had to show you in a little bit, but I'll break it right here and show you. Yeah, this was I was riding along, and usually I see the deer crossing the road, or they'll be standing in this dirt road. And this is on the weekends. You know, I'm going here about probably 4:40 in the morning, and I usually see deer. And what kind of got me so much is, you know, I was riding along here and I was trying to catch a deer, and I didn't capture any, but I usually do. So I'll try to record again if I remember. But I had my camera going just in case, you know. But I was recording, and when I finished recording, I seen a deer jump across. He went from left to right. But I don't have any deer on this one, but I'll try to capture one. And I gave up. And as soon as I gave up, then a deer goes. But anyway, I didn't catch any deer. I mean, pictures of deer. You know, I look at the deer. Now, I like eating deer meat, but, you know, if I see a deer running around, I'm like, don't kill Bambi. But, you know, if you feed me deer meat, I'll be like, oh, this is good. So, you know, I'm conflicted. I've always wanted to go, but never had a chance. Certain people found out I knew where some land was, so they acted like they wanted to go, and then they went back, and I think they hunted it by themselves. So that's what type of hunters I met. So anyway, I never got to go. But this morning I was heading to work, and I figured, well, I'll just catch these deer. There are always deer running across in front of me. So I had the camera up for a long time. Maybe I can do a fast forward. And as soon as I put my camera down, thinking, well, there's no deer, go around the corner, and there was a deer crossing the road. I was like, man, I missed it. So yesterday, my mom come down with my sister, her husband, and their daughter, you know, Abigail. And it was pretty cool. And then my daughter, my son, and my grandson to be in the belly, and my son-in-law come over, and we celebrated my birthday Saturday, probably July the 16th, I think, 2022. You know, I celebrated July the 3rd also, but my mom come down and she had a cake. Well, she gave me a gift card, and it had like $50 on it. So I used the gift card. I paid for our date night pizza, and my son wanted some food because he spent most of the week with us. So when I got there, I paid for the pizza, and then I needed super glue to put on my tag renewal stickers where I paid, you know, so nobody just comes and takes them off. That's a little trick. I used to cut them with a razor and they came off, but if you put super glue on the tag, you know, you got to chisel it out to get the old one off, but at least nobody will just come by and rip it right off. And you got to pay, you know, $15 or $3, whatever it is, to get a new one. So I bought a 2-pack of super glue for $1.35 at the dollar store. So inflation is already up 35%. So, you know, I'll put them on later. Got that. And then we went to Dunkin' Donuts. And I got to get 2 extra large coffees because I tried to catch up on some paperwork and bills and all that. So I needed some energy. Because I'm going to try to make some phone calls tomorrow. Or maybe go to the acupuncture. Because I'm kind of hurting a little bit. So we went and got, I got 2 extra large coffees, and it wasn't hot. They gave us like, what was that in the pot, or maybe they threw the pot in the cold water or something. So it's warm, but it's not hot coffee. You know, that kind of disappointed in that. But anyway, but it's still pretty good. I don't get as much sugar as I used to, so it's not as sweet. But I got 2 coffees, and I had $3 and something left. Now the bad thing, I put a $2 tip And I subtracted it, but the lady didn't know how to do it, so it ended up charging $5 or something. So it took the lady's tip from the pizza place. So she tries to run the tip, then it's gonna not give it to her. I feel bad. But I was able to use that gift card for pizza, super glue, and coffee. Or at least $5 or something off the coffee and donuts. So that's not bad. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom, for the gift card for my birthday. Yep. Then we trying to get my son over there, you know, at the house, and then he'll be more at peace. So that'll be cool. As long as he don't disturb our peace. You know. So it's been one of them days today. It's got kind of hot. About 89 degrees, but it feels like 100. Yeah, me and my wife showing my coffee off. Woohoo! My wife said, hey, look, I got all 3 of these coffees. Hey, you ain't gonna get none. And there's some of the stuff I bought. My mom got me a gift card, super glue, pizza, and the coffee. And my wife said, I'll eat this whole pizza. It's 3 times bigger than her. And they got some stuff earlier and had fries. So I eat some of the fries. That's what my son, he hooks into his camper now. And that's his plug. I had to send it to the electrician and see if he can duplicate it out here. And today I said, hey, I didn't want pizza yesterday. I wanted a steak sub. So decided to get a steak sub day at Subway. It's pretty good, you know. It's the first time in a while a restaurant's made something. When you think you're done with something, always double check. I thought, you know, I got my car repaired, my 2007 Toyota RAV, I think is what they call it. And it always had an oil leak. It was losing about a quart every 1,000 miles. So the guys at the oil place, they said, hey, your valve cover is leaking. So I bought a valve cover gasket, told the guys at the shop to fix it. I don't see any oil, but when I went to check it today, there was no oil in the oil stick. So I went and bought 2 quarts of oil, poured it in oil, crank it for a minute, let it settle, and now it says it needs a quart of oil. So I was 3 quarts low. So if you got a problem, before you try to fix it, always check to make sure it's still working after you fix it. I was like, man, could have blew the engine. And I was wanting to relax. And my wife said, I'm probably going to drive the car tomorrow, you know, with no oil in it. So at least it has 2 quarts in it now. So we had to keep an eye on it. It's probably burning oil. It's got about 133,000 miles, a Toyota RAV4. So it could have been wrecked before we got it. I got it off a guy on Facebook. One of the tires was plugged, you know. So about 2 years ago, you know, inflation and all, the car probably cost me about $3,000 or $4,000 more today's dollars. But anyway, always check to make sure you fixed it. It's still fixed, even if you think it's fixed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, do everything. You know, even tell Mr. Beast about the channel. Catch you later.